Yeah, this video is coming out really good so far.
Oh yeah.
The whole, like, everything that we've done so far all day, I already see it, and I'm happy you just hit record, because I'm like, we need more meat. We need more meat in the video. Technology or health or whatever.
Yeah, well, the secret to success or health is just walking, like what we're doing right now. It's just easy. Everybody can walk. If you can't walk, crawl. My brother couldn't walk because he had his leg removed, so he used to just do push-ups. Wow. And he would do single leg squats, and then he learned to walk. Hey, good morning, guys. And then he learned to walk, and then he had a prosthetic that attached all the way to his hip, because they actually removed his hip too. My brother died of bone cancer. So my brother was like a baller, dude. He's like tougher. He was tougher than a Navy SEAL, legitimately. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, Navy SEALs look like pussies compared to my brother. Like, his pain threshold, his tolerance for suffering.
And even mental.
But the mental was killer. Like, I remember he told me, he's like, dude, I don't care if they have to blow off every single part of my body, and my head's the only thing left. He said, I'm gonna live every single day for my family, for my daughter, so she knows her dad fought every effing day to stay alive, because every moment counted.
Right.
And Cody, I'll walk your beautiful daughter down the aisle when she gets married someday. My brother, if I'm still here, God willing, because I know you would have on one leg, because that's the badass that you were. So that's like huge. My brother is a very inspiring point in my life, because also makes you realize how short everything is. Well, my brother was dying, and when they diagnosed him with terminal bone cancer, the first thing he thought was love, and how much he loved his family, how much he loved his daughter, how much he loved his beautiful wife, how much he loved everybody. And he said, Chris, that's when I knew God was real, because when it comes down to that final moment where you've been diagnosed, or you're in the foxhole being shot at in war or something like that, the only thing you think of is God and love. There's no atheist in a foxhole. And yeah, it's just amazing testimony, and it motivates me every single day to be better, to act better, and do for Cody. So for example, if I ever feel down, or I'm just chilling or bored, I'm like, what would my brother do right now? He would surf, bro, right? He's gonna fly in a helicopter today. He's gonna do push-ups. He's gonna have sex with his wife. He's gonna chill with his daughter. And so my brother was probably the wealthiest person I knew. He was never interested in making money. His wealth was family, and basically putting them up first and sacrificing himself for the better of everyone else. And I would say that was even true for me, because he showed me through warrior, just absolute mindset, how your darkest, worst fear, because we had to face every single dark, worst fear. Right.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty, I mean, a lot of people probably don't have to go through such a
well, think about it. So we're gonna cut your leg off with a saw.
Right.
We're going to take your hip. You're gonna go through 3 rounds of chemo. You're gonna bleed so much with so many staples all over your body that you look worse than Lieutenant Dan. You've stepped on IEDs and your whole body's blown up. We're gonna take body parts from you and tell you later it's gone. We're gonna leave you on an operating table for a week and a half where you have a near-death experience and walk with Jesus, and we don't know if you're gonna make it. So I mean, all that fear every single day, it was like, I saw him go through that, because we're all fearful human beings at times, but I'm like, man, if he can conquer death, honestly, and go through kind of like a sacrificial moment like that, then what cannot you do? Hi.
Hello.
What cannot you do? And there's nothing that you cannot do. So like, I look at everything else as like easy. People are like, well, Chris, you a billionaire, bro? Yeah, that's freaking easy, bro. That's freaking easy. That's easy. That's a freaking cakewalk. Okay. Oh, you know, I got to go into the office. Easy. You got to get in shape easy, dude. All this is easy. Go fight in a war. Okay, I've never had to do that, so, you know, to God be the glory. But, like, I mean, come on, guys. Everything in the normal, quote-unquote, world is so easy, and people just complain, and they honestly don't want it. They don't want the success. It's too much responsibility, too much work. Most people are lazy. They don't want it. So, you know, you got to find that spark inside of you, whatever you're passionate about, and you've really got to push. You got to go for it in a big way in your life. So, you know, probably don't talk enough about motivation, but the things that motivate me are those types of things. And yeah, I think it's the recipe for breaking through the paradigm of your own insecurities and your own limitations, because the only limitations are being set by you.
Right. And it's the spirit. Like, everyone has a spirit, and that's something that in war they want to break the spirit of the enemy. You know, so if you could keep your spirit, which is going back to yourself through prayer, meditation, whatever, and find that, and that's what's missing.
Yeah, the first thing they do, like when America takes over countries like Iraq, is they drop leaflets in from, like, you know, helicopters and stuff, and they take over like the speaker system and the public radio.
Right.
And they tell you, like, hey, we're in charge now, and they're propaganda leaflets. And so that's basically what we got over the last couple of years. Just the whole world dropped propaganda leaflets so that people would remain in fear, be insecure, have the fear of death. I mean, this isn't new news. Like, we're all gonna die. Like, newsflash, guys, you're going to die. Okay, that's a freaking guarantee. So the fact that everyone was like, oh my gosh, you mean we're gonna die someday? Yeah, you are, dude. Whether or not it's now from a deadly disease, it's tomorrow, or it's a freaking 100 years from now. So the fact that government stole your life and stole your liberty and stole your ability to live, you'll never get that back, dude. Ever. They stole everything from you. Old women died in retirement homes early because they couldn't see their family. People could not get access to health care. My brother had a brain aneurysm, actually, was bleeding from the brain, and they wouldn't get him into the hospital. And by the time they rolled him in, there was no one there, and he almost died at that point because he was, you know, in very dire straits at that time. But, like, so they don't let people and don't let those in power steal the most valuable asset that you have, which is your own individual sovereignty, is your own humanity, and most importantly, from a God perspective, it's your free will. Once you remove your free will, and this is why you don't want to take the mark of the beast, it's gone, dude. They have control over you. You can't access God anymore. They turn the gene off.